I've created the ultimate Giannis Antetokounmpo build in NBA 2K26 that can dominate the paint like Giannis with insane contact dunks, play great defense, and in fact, this build is going to be able to guard everyone. From 5'9s to 7'4s, you're going to have the best defense with your speed and block. This build also has playmaking like a small guard, can move and pass very fast, and can even green mid-ranges, and in the right hands, probably three-pointers. So I'm going to show you guys how to make the build, and then I'm going to show you guys a gameplay on the build. And you might spot some of your favorite creators in these clips, since 2K let a few of us play early, so everyone put thank you 2K in the comments, bro, because without NBA 2K and without you guys, this is not possible. And real quick, shout out to Xbox. They hooked me up with a basketball and some merch, but more importantly, a code for NBA 2K26 that I'll be giving away to one of you guys. To enter, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment the words down below, Xbox Basketball, on any of my uploads until September 4th. I'll be picking the winner on September 4th, like I said, the day before 2K26's global release. But stick around, because not only am I going to show you guys how to make this build, I've got some gameplays with this build that are very tough. And I know this is early access, so not everyone has access to the build right now, so if you just want to see the gameplay, don't worry, I added chapters, so you can just skip right to where you want to. Let's get right into this video, baby. Alright, the time is here to make the Giannis Antetokounmpo build, my first build of NBA 2K26. So you're going to want to go to the MP builder, as you guys see right here, the My Player builder. I'm going to show you all this, as you see. Go to My Career, Rim Reaping Slasher, that's the build right here. I'm about to show you guys how to make it, but as you guys can see, already an 85 overall. I've already made a gameplay on this video. You're about to see the gameplay after I show you guys the build, so make sure you stay tuned. But let's get into how you make this build. So you're going to load up right here, go through this little animation. I don't know why it's taking so long right now. Go ahead and create your build. There's going to be Pro Tuned build, NBA builds, and create your own. Obviously for this, you're going to want to create your own build. First name, last name, personal preference. Handedness, also personal preference. This is all just up to you. Do whatever you want. Boom. All right, here's where it becomes the big part of making the build. For the position, I'm going to be going with power forward for this Giannis Antetokounmpo build. Some people might go for center, but for me, I'm going power forward for this Giannis Antetokounmpo build. And this is honestly a great inside center. You'll see in the gameplay and when I'm making the build. But like, listen to me, y'all. I'm not trying to make the best stage inside center. That build is definitely going to dominate, right? It's going to be a great build. You guys saw by the gameplay, you're going to see. But I am remember the fact, this is trying to be a Giannis Antetokounmpo build. So I'm going to be making it like Giannis Antetokounmpo in real life. The height is going to be 6'10". For the weight, you're going to want to drop it down to 227 pounds. And then for the wingspan, from 7'1", bump that up to 7'4", and then you can go ahead and continue into the builder. Alright, we're going to start off with the finishing attributes because this is a Giannis Antetokounmpo build. For the close shot, we're going to bump that up to an 80 close shot right away. And I'm not going to waste anyone's time with the build. I'm not going to take too long to explain y'all this build. But I'm also going to show you guys what build specialization you should pick after this build. So make sure you stay tuned and don't just make the build and skip. The close shot is going to be an 80. Your driving layup is going to be a 90 right here. 90 driving layup. As you guys know, it's green or miss with layups in NBA 2K26. I've been making all my layups. Everyone has been missing layups I've been playing with. You need this high driving layup if you're making this build. It's going to be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So driving dunk, you're going to go with 91. And you guys might be like, all right, why not just go 93? You get cap breakers so easily. There's literally cap breakers at rookie, starter, season pass, right? You're going to get your 2 cap breakers and put this up to a 93 the second you get 2 cap breakers. And it's going to be super easy. It's just pretty expensive to go to a 93. Your standing dunk is going to go up to a 72, and then your post control is going to be a 58. So that is the finishing right there. A close shot is going to be an 80. The driving layup is going to be a 90. The driving dunk is going to be a 91. You're going to cap breaker that to a 93 once you can. Standing dunk is going to be a 72, while the post control is a 58. Now on to your shooting. Your mid-range shot is going to be your best attribute for Giannis when it comes to shooting, because you're actually going to be able to make mid-ranges on this build. You're going to bump this up to a 78 mid-range. So once you get this to a 78 mid-range, which you also can cap breaker, you're going to leave your 3-point shot at 43, but you're going to be able to cap breaker that eventually. So once you get cap breakers, you're going to be chilling, and then your free throw is going to stay at 53 as well. Now for the playmaking, your passing accuracy is going to be a 76. You're going to be a center build or a power forward build. In the rec or in the park, you don't want a big who cannot pass. You need pass accuracy. It's very important. So boom, 76 pass accuracy for that right there. Your ball handle is also going to be a 75, bro. All right, so 76 pass accuracy, and then for your ball handle, you're going to want to get that up to a 75. I mean, you guys saw in the intro, I can dribble so good with this Giannis build, and being able to dribble and rim run is just so fun, especially at 6'10". Like I'm saying, I was low-key dribbling better than my guard from last year, my small guard. So dribbling is definitely much better. And then your speed with ball is going to be a 68. Now onto the defensive part of the Giannis build. You're going to want to go with a 74 interior defense. Perimeter defense is going to be a 71. So let's go ahead and upgrade that right there. 71 perimeter defense. Your steal is going to be a 79. Steals are a lot harder to get this year than other 2Ks. You guys will see that once you play the game. and then the block is going up to an 84 block. All right, so that's the defense right there. And then for the rebounding, your defensive rebound, we're going all the way up to a 92, bro. You're going to be greening every rebound, getting all the rebounds over everyone else. And then for your offensive rebound, we're going to get that up to a 75. All right, now for the last part of your build, your physicals. You want to get your speed up to a 78 speed, max out that speed, and then your agility is going to be a 70 agility, boom, 70 agility. Your strength is going to be a 75 strength, and for your vertical, you're going to get that up to an 80 vertical and max that out. And that is how you guys make the build right there. So boom, your close shot, 80 close shot, 90 driving layup, 91 driving dunk. You can driving dunk, or you can cap breaker your driving dunk. I mean, you could cap breaker your shooting. You can put a cap breaker anywhere on this build, and like once you get like 10 cap breakers, this build's gonna be even better right now. It's still very good for the beginning of the game. Post control 58, standing dunk 72. Let's go ahead and look at the badges right here though. We get high flying denier, we get pogo stick, we get posterizer. You can use your max +2, you're gonna get gold posterizer the second you get cap breakers, because obviously you're like, why do you not have a 93 driving dunk? This build sucks. You're gonna cap breaker to a 93 driving dunk. I can't stress that enough. But you can use your max +2. You can get high flying denier on legend with your max +2. Like, there's so much stuff you can do. Boom. Take over. All right, as you guys can see, the takeovers we can get 3 and D, we can get 3-point architect at the rim. Look, all the barbecue chicken, board beasts, bucket. And here's all the badges we get other than just the relevant ones. As you guys can see, here's all of our badges. If you want to pause the video and look at that right there. But let's go ahead and continue and show you guys what the build is looking like. There you guys see my boy Giannis right there. We get shades of Sean Kemp, Larry Nance, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, which, like I said, this is a Giannis build. A rim reaping slasher is the name. That's low-key a W name in my opinion. And as you guys can see, the strengths this clears defensive glass with ruthless authority, consistent threat above the rim, elite rim protector, and smooth finisher off motion. The weaknesses for this build are perimeter threat non-existent. That is cap. I just played 2s on this build and was guarding small guards. We literally have perimeter defense, so I don't know what they're talking about. And no presence in the low post is also cap. I'm getting every rebound in the low post, and with that block, bro, I'm swatting stuff. So I get they have to put a weakness on this build. Like, there's barely any perfect builds, but I think those weaknesses just do not apply to this build at all, in my opinion. For the build specialization, you want to go to the progress tab, and you're going to see build specialization, and you're going to see finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, and rebounding. For this Giannis build, you're going to want to click finishing, because that's going to be the one you're going to get the most attributes in. So you're going to get the cap breakers and all the other rewards the very fastest. So go over to the progression and click finishing for your build specialization. All right, now it is time for the gameplay. As you guys can see, we are playing against Ronnie 2K, and I'm going to show you guys 2 different gameplays. And this is the first gameplay where I didn't do that much, but I really played more like a center. But yeah, we're playing Ronnie 2K, and if you guys can't tell, this is from Swish's point of view because my recordings got corrupted. My laptop is bugging right now, so that's why this video is a little late. I was trying to get it out like 3 or 4 hours ago, but I had to go through some struggles to get Swish's recording. So just go show some love to Swish, because he also went crazy and low-key carried this game. But as you guys see right there, he drops the 3. Ronnie scores on me right there. But look, I'm just going to let you guys know, bro. If you guys are going to watch the gameplay, you guys better watch both gameplays, because this game you're going to watch Swish go crazy, and I'm just kind of going to sit and watching, taking the back seat, right? But next game, bro, you guys are gonna watch my guards absolutely sell me, and I still carry them, and it's a very interesting ending to the game of me on the Giannis build. I think the next game is very much more interesting, but I played Ronnie here and Swish went crazy. I had to put this one in the video, and it just showcased the build in action. But as you guys need to know, these clips are all me on 85 overall, but as you guys can see, I am dogging out Ronnie 2K. Score 6-7. Ronnie gets right here, but I push him out of bounds. He makes that layup, not going his way. But yeah, like I said, first of all, not on my servers. They only had one server up, which is the East server. I'm on West servers, but I'm on the inside, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, like I said, we're all on an E5 overalls. So my Giannis build, these gameplays might not be that impressive, but I've been playing on it even more. Like, this build gets kind of dangerous when it's a 99 and has cap breakers. But as you guys can see, Switch gets double team, passes to me on the pick and roll. I get that right there. And now it is 8-14 right here. We get the ball back. They scored. Swish gets to the rim. Somehow gets that layup. And I'm not going to lie, layups are so much harder to make this year. So when you guys get a hold on the game, just know, like, if you don't have a high layup, I don't recommend trying to go for a layup. But it is 16-14. We're up right here. Swish has the ball with takeover. I've been letting him cook up because he's been doing his thing. He hits me. I pump fake. I'm hesitating to take that. I do not want to lose to Ronnie. So I get it back out to Swish. He's cooking. Crabs Uncle Kano. Oh my gosh. Swish with a banger shot. 14-19, but that does not mean we sweep them right here. As you guys can see, Uncle Kano with the ball, dribbling behind the back, Curry slide, pulls up wide open 3, and oh my gosh, he misses that. I green the rebound. Now I'm taking it here, and I'm thinking like, bro, Swish, let me just go coast to coast. I'm on my Giannis build for my video. I beat by Ronnie. Dunk on that. Hey, and we beat Ronnie, 2K, and Uncle Kano and Slay with Steez right there, 21-14. That was a quick cut up gameplay right there. But now for the next game, we are playing against some bigger names. Not really bigger names necessarily, but like better players. We're playing against I'm Davis, ISO Ninja, and Nel. Bro, y'all don't know because you haven't played versus them yet. Nel is the, look, 7'4" with an 80-something 3, shooting like 50% from 3. Nel is a crazy shooter. We're playing against I'm Davis. I've always been a big fan of Davis. We're playing against ISO Ninja, who's a competitive player. Swish starts off with the miss right there. Like I said, in this game, bro, my guards were selling me, bro. And you guys are going to see in a minute. I'm not going to spoil it too late, but look, we got Davis. We got Swish guarding Davis right here. I'm trying to help a little bit, but Davis misses that because, like I said, layups are very hard to make, and this is day 0 of the game being out. I'm dribbling on Davis, and not gonna lie, Davis is not guarding me, bro. Like, if I don't have Nel on me, it's a bucket every time, bro. Come on. Like, he's 7'4", but no one else is guarding me except him. Right there, Nel greens the rebound. We're down 2-3. Nel for 3. Like I said, bro, this guy does not miss. I'm not gonna lie. Like, his 7'4" Wimby build is kind of different. I might need to make that. But look, Swish gets the ball right here. Throws it down to our other teammate, hits me, and I get that easy dunk. That's some good ball movement, and we did not have communication with our third teammate. We really had no idea, but I don't think the other team was talking because I popped an ISO Ninja stream and he was just talking by himself. But still, to be fair, like, I do not know who my third teammate is. I was just me and Swish talking. This guy starts a turnover to Swish. But yeah, it's 4-9, and the other team starts cooking up. Davis hits a crazy shot in Swish's face. Look, 12-4, like, we were just getting cooked. We could not score. My guards were lading every shot. They were telling me it was because of the court. So when y'all play, let me know if you're a guard and like you missed because of the court. I wasn't really like talking trash. Like, look, another miss. But look, they carried me last game. I'm not trying to, like, Swish is a great shooter. This was literally just a bad gameplay. ISO Ninja greens. But look, 4-15. Look, I'm not gonna spoil it. Just don't click out the video. Just do not click out the video. Davis hits a layup. Okay, there we go. We get it to 7-14. Let me just tell you guys this right now. I'll let you guys know. I'm not going to say who wins or loses, but whoever wins this game ends up winning by 2 points. The score is 4-17 right now, so you guys are about to witness something crazy right here. My guards still end up missing a little bit, and that's actually a turnover that goes their way once again. So this game could not be any more or less than our odds. I get a green rebound there, though, and I go coast to coast. Boom. I got the ball. Go with a contact lay on the 7-4 and make that on the Giannis build. Like I said, this Giannis build is crazy. I green another rebound right here. Throw it down to Swish. Swish gets the ball. Throws it down to me. I give it back to Swish because I'm trying to get us 3. And he throws that back cut pass. Ooh, it was a beautiful pass right there. Now it's 8-17. We're getting back in the game right now. Davis is taking him the ball. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen Davis play 2K in so long. But he misses another 3. I get the ball right here. It is 8-17. I'm passing to our teammate. He's passing it back to me. I'm a little nervous here. I'm like, guys, please someone make a 3. We get it to him, and he cuts in, does a little move. This guy was also at community day. I'm not really sure who this was, but he wasn't for a crazy dunk. I remember this. I was like, bro, what are you taking? I didn't really get mad because I thought we were like going to lose for sure, but look at this. I get a game-saving block on Davis right there, bro. 17-8. I run down from the 3-point line and dive down. This Giannis build is so fast for a 6'10 power forward. Has such an explosive block, explosive dunks. Like, I can't wait to show all this at 99, bro. But yeah, I blocked Davis right there. They get the ball back, though, because it's out on me. Davis tries to go up again, and he misses. Throws it out to Nel. Sorry, he didn't. My bad. Nel misses. Surprisingly, I thought it was over right there. Nel misses. I get the rebound. I'm going coast to coast. I need to throw the ball to someone. Someone needs to hit a 3. I throw it out to our boy right here. He pulls up for 3, and he misses again. Oh, this is where I was like, all right, bro. I was getting scared right here. And oh my gosh, look right here. Me and Davis have like a 3 rebound possession where I just can't grab the ball for some reason. I finally get it, but 2K let him get the rebound like 3 times. I was so scared right there. But look, 8-17. They still need 2 possessions to win. I dribble down a little bit. They leave Swish open, and he misses again. Yo, I promise I'm not trying to make my teammates look bad, but they were really just missing. But my boy cashes a 3 right here, gets us to 11-17. Swish gets a steal right here. Now we're dribbling the ball. I think he's going to throw it to the corner right here. This guy's going to shoot, but I'm pretty sure he misses this too. So yeah, I'm just saying, I think I did a great job on defense to where my guards could have made half the 3s they make. We would have won this game right now. But look, I get a block, and the game still isn't over. I have takeover. I'm blocking everybody, dunking on everybody. My boy cuts in right here, kicks it back out to Swish. Swish finally cashes a 3. 14-17, the game is getting close. Swish plays some great defense on Davis, gets to the block right there. Swish takes it up, throws it to me. I'm a little scared to take it up right now. I'm like, guys, we need a 3. I'm setting Swish a screen on Davis. My boy right here gets the ball. I'm setting him a screen, throws it to Swish. Swish pulls up off my screen once again, tries to cook Davis. Pulls up, throws it to this guy, and then 4 seconds, throws it to me in the paint. I just had no idea what to do right here. I was like absolutely crumbled. I was like, bro, there's 3 seconds. I have no idea what to do. And I was stressing out. I was like, all right, we lost, bro. It's whatever. Like they were up, like remember, y'all remember it was 17-4 like not long ago. Davis gets the ball, I stay low. This, oh my gosh, I cringed so hard when that happened, but somehow he missed. Oh my gosh. So okay, we get the ball, 14-17. Swish DF with the ball, throws it to this boy right here, Kobe. And I ain't gonna lie, but this whole game for some reason, Swish was calling this guy Kobe Jalen. I didn't record the live comm, but Swish is gonna watch this, and I just need to point that out because I was dying laughing. I don't know why he called him Jalen 50 times, but look, Swish misses another three. I'm 14-19. I'm just saying, if Swish and my boy Kobe made half their threes, we would have won this game by 30. Right here, we get the ball though. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm just gonna ball hog. I go selfish here. I get on that rim and I dunk it. I should have been doing this the whole game because when I ball hogged, it paid off. But look, 16-19. Davis has the ball. He throws it out to Nelno. Nelno is going to miss that shot, and we're going to get the rebound right here. We have another chance. I throw it out to Swish. Swish pulls up, and he greens it. 17-4, and now it's 19-19. The game is on the line. ISO Ninja has the ball. He dribbles, throws it to Davis. Davis over here probably nervous as hell. Dribbles the ball. I don't think Davis is really doing anything. He didn't play that good this game. ISO Ninja, boom, crabs him and games it. Oh my gosh. GG's to ISO Ninja, Davis, and Nelno. That was a good game. And sorry, Swish, for putting you on the spot, bro, but we should have won that game. But yeah, that was a gameplay. As I said, these were 85 overall, so make sure you guys do press that like, press that subscribe button. Let me know what other content you guys want to see. And thank you once again for NBA 2K with the early access.